Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy King Gabe here, and what you are looking at is a picture of Brownie in his armor that he's going to be that kind of what I'm envisioning for his armor for Yumeko Number 4. What he's going to Brownie's rescue mission on Uranus. So this is a sketch of it there. Looks pretty good. Now, of course, when I zoom in, you can see a little bit where I've erased and stuff. But of course, have that clean. That will be cleaned up and everything. especially when, especially there's a few areas I need to finish. I gotta get. Let's see, because I just realized his one of his shoulder pads is uneven. So and it's a good thing that I haven't. It's a good thing I haven't outlined it or anything there. So yeah, I can still get that shoulder pad fixed up and have him scanned um, without outlining him. I can have him scanned and everything. That way, then send them over to Big Sis Casey for coloring and detailing. And when it's colored in detail, it will really pop, especially certain areas like the legs and everything. Yeah, that will really. How about this one big major advantage there? But yeah, it will definitely. Excuse me. Definitely pop out once that's done. Yeah, you can see kind of close up on the armor and everything. As Joe saying, Digimon armor, huh? Not bad. So yeah, so we got that. And he's supposed to be like merged with a fighter plane that he pilots in the first Yumeko book called Paper Eater. So he's supposed to be kind of merged with Paper Eater in this there. So yeah, that's kind of what's kind of going on here. Um, I might try to also fix this area right here where the belt is at. Um, let's see. I don't know if I have to move. Let's see. Maybe I might have to reposition. Maybe like this right here a little bit there to sort of make it a little even there. Cause yeah, maybe. Or this could. I mean, this could be all right there. I'm just kind of debating on that. Uh, maybe I don't know. I might. I'll try to kind of play around with it, see what I come up with there, and probably give maybe another. Maybe when I after I tweak it a little bit, yeah, sort of show you guys again there. So yeah, that's the picture of Brownie with his armor, and also show you a little something else there while I got this going. This right here, these were some when I did Yumeko Number 3. These were some early This was a early concept, and that's the picture that ended up being on the cover that Casey also detailed and colored in detail. So this ended up being on the cover, as you can see. Yep. So yeah, that's the sketch before, and this is after Casey colored and detailed it, and it like I say, came out really good and everything. Matter of fact, yeah, in the detail you can see some of the a few extra things that she kind of added to it, like the shoelaces, which was really good. Yeah, that was a neat little additional touch there. Yeah, so yeah, that's how that ended up happening, and then of course, let's turn this page a little bit here. That was going to be a picture of the villain, but yeah, but the only thing is, reason why you didn't see a picture of him in the book, because we wanted to keep him a surprise. I guess we just spoiled the surprise now. So, well, also not only not so much a surprise, but I just kind of figured to just keep him unseen in the book in case, something came to me, something else came to me about him and everything. Like maybe I wanted to do something else with him there. Uh, and then, of course, cute little Flora. She was also featured on the book, and even in the book, yeah, you can see finished picture. The light will get out of her. There we go. Yeah, see how she looks there. And of course, there's a bigger picture of her in the book. Yep. So, yeah, that's how the sketch looked, and then how, once Casey detailed it. Oh, here it is. Yeah, so, yeah, that's a bigger picture there on the inside of the book. Once Casey got the coloring and details in. Especially even in the hair. Yep, that makes her more three-dimensional and everything there. So, yeah, it's a good way we kind of, at the moment, kind of working together on that, especially, doing it back with novels and everything, and just having, just a few pictures mainly for the covers and stuff. Yeah, so, and a few on the inside. But yeah, that's pretty much kind of of what's going on there. Yes. Little thing that I got underneath, my current drawing. So yeah. That's pretty much what we got going on there. And like I say, now I got to get a picture of Brownie's. Once I get him sort of fixed up, kind of get a few little hiccups there. Try to see what I want to do with the chest plate and maybe adjust the shoulder pads just a bit. Yeah, we can try. I'll try to get it touched up, and then that way I can start working on the second picture for the back cover, and then kind of put them inside the book too. His nemesis, the Phantom Master. Yeah, so yeah, and you'll find, and if I haven't revealed it already, or if I have and you haven't seen the previous video, or maybe I did, yeah, his name will be featured in the book though. Yes, he does have a secret identity, so you'll hear it then. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Show you like I say, these are the other books here. Yeah, so got book 1 and 2 and 3. Now I will admit, Brownie, the picture here, is actually was I took Brownie, like the actual plush toy that you see in some of my videos, took a picture of him, and just had it altered with the AI, and this right here, this picture of Hiko, somewhat like becoming Giro, is also an AI one too. This was the only reason these two were the only reason for these two was because at the time when my Photoshop first went out, I wanted to get these two books out, and like I say, at that very time, I think it was by the time I got to the second book, but yeah, during the first book, I just went on with, altering Brownie's picture a bit to get the first book out. But when I got to the second book, Casey and I started talking about the plan of, of her doing pictures for my covers there. However, I thought at first, I think I may have, I guess I must have I think I got the kind of the message wrong there. No fault on Casey or nothing, but sometimes I kind of get things mixed up. And sometimes people tell me things. Sometimes I get it mixed up a little bit, but I was under the impression that that I was gonna send her like this picture right here, for example, that I had made of Hiko in the eye, and was like I was trying to see if maybe she could just maybe like resketch it, or just kind of do her from our previous role plays and stuff, because because she has drawn pictures of Hiko and stuff like that before, back in the day. um but yeah, that wasn't exactly what she meant. It's a different way that she has with as far as how she draws different things. Um so I went on, and so that's why I went on with this picture, and also one of Skeleton that's inside the book. Went on with this one. So for the next one, she was like, we were full set and ready. I drew that, and then she along with Flora, and then she colored and detailed it. Yeah, so same thing with Yumeko number 4, and it's going to be coming up at the picture of Brownie I just showed you, and later I'll show you what his nemesis is going to look like, along with some little fix-ups on him, and also the Bubblina novel that should be arriving soon. Should that actually is gonna have a picture that I've already drawn for her comic books, like from a while back when she had the comic books, because it's pretty much a novel version of her comics, but it is going to go a lot further than what the comics did, because of Photoshop give it out. We only got 5 comics of Bubblina, so yeah, the novel is pretty much gonna be the comics, but it's gonna continue the story from what the comics couldn't do. So just for that first Bubblina novel, yeah, it's gonna be a picture of her of Bubblina from the comic, but there is a slight alteration to just basically changing her pose. Yeah, but it's still the same, Bubblina picture slash Melissa that is from the comic, just all just changing her pose a bit there to for the dynamic and everything. And then when she gets the second Bubblina book done, just like with Yumiko, and also my upcoming books like Star Striker and Wild Supreme Star Striker and Wild Done, um, future books, we're definitely gonna yes, we're definitely Casey's definitely going to definitely color and detail the sketches for those books there, for basically the covers. Because and obviously it's like, well, why don't you just go on and make a full on comic book just like you did before, and she could just do that, but it would take a long time to do that there, especially yeah, long time to, yeah, pretty much, yeah, like I said, a long time to do that, with the system that we got going now. Because like I say, then I'd have to be like, okay, well, okay, in this speech bubble this, and this speech bubble, yeah, and all have to send what's going to go in the speech bubbles and stuff like that. So that's why we just, okay, I'll just write a novel and just put a few pictures in it, is all. So yeah, that way we can get our story out. And in the future, we could possibly get a comic series, and even better than that, in the future we could I definitely look forward to getting an animated series, pretty much like what we mentioned in the interview that I had with Clayton. If you hadn't seen that, check it out. One who wrote Escalation, he asked me, did I, about, me with animation and everything. And yeah, that is something I definitely look forward to in the future. Um, one thing I want to complete before I get into it is a completed series there, which in this case I'll probably have more than one because of the connections with Yumiko, and then also Christina at the same time working on Bubblina. So yeah, at least a completed series before I put on a full animation series, or at least I would say at least halfway through a completed series, if nothing else, there, and maybe be trying to tweak the animation series alongside it. But I really would want to have the series completed first there. So yeah, that you guys could have like the books to follow along as I'm doing an animated series. So yeah, and then plus the equipment that I'll probably need for what I don't know what program or that I would end up getting. Just but yeah, but see then with a completed series, then I can put time into that there. So so that is in the works. Yeah, that's a plan. That's a future plan. But right now it's the it's the completing the series with the books first. So yep, and also what we do on YouTube. So that's so yeah, definitely wanted to show you guys that. Yeah, just basically like I say, as I say, show you one more time there, and get another good look at Brownie. Yep. So just yeah, basically wanted to show you guys that, and like I say, I will continue the work so we can get Yumeko 4 out to you guys. Like I say, probably gonna be sometime in June. I originally planned for it to be right pretty much at the first of spring, right after my upcoming LSU book signing. Yeah, I was planning. I guess after that, or probably around Mother's Day or something like that, for it to come out. But like I say, gotta take our time there. So at the most, it should be somewhere in June. It should be out and everything, and then I can start with the first Star Striker book directly after that. So, and also, if all goes well, and the good Lord say the same, a play version of said book to, really kind of advance us and, really kind of help us out getting these, with, the attention to what we're doing here and everything. So, yeah. So, like I say, for all that said to do, yeah, definitely make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Get our available books over here. and definitely definitely support us on the Patreon. Give us even further support of what we're doing. And also, oh yeah, Patreon, just like Iceman Universe. Yeah, be sure to check out his stuff and everything. And also, be sure to support the Miracle Crew. That's yours truly, King Gabe, Queen Tina, Big Sis Casey, and of course, Shannara Nelson and EJ the Supreme. And also, definitely hang out with us on Discord, Facebook, and the live streams. And we can tell you some stuff on the McCary app. And without further ado, we'll see y'all in the next video or live stream. Y'all take care, everybody. Peace out.